Hi, my name is Dan Rasmussen. In today's video, we're going to take a look at some social media tactics and trends. So today, we're going to start off looking at social media overview, just kind of some up-to-date current things that are going on in social media right now. We'll look at the top social networks as of the moment at 2014. We'll look at social PPC, social pay-per-click advertising. We're going to look at some ad examples, what's out there right now. And then we're going to do kind of a demo of creating a Facebook ad and some of the things you can do with Facebook advertising. It's really neat. So first, we're going to look at this video here of 2014 social media trends. I think you're going to be really caught off guard by how startling some of these statistics are. Alright, so that was a pretty cool video, and those videos change every year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what 2015 holds for social media. So now let's take a look at the big 7 is what I call it. These are the 7 largest social networks out there and most used by businesses and people. So we have Facebook. We all know Facebook. It's been around the longest. Google+. This is Google's version of Facebook. It's probably the most important social network in terms of SEO benefits. YouTube, we all know YouTube, the great video platform. LinkedIn, the professional network. Twitter, Instagram, and then Pinterest, which is awesome at selling products and kind of creating imagery for ideas people might have. So let's take a little look at social PPC, or social pay-per-click. So why would you do pay-per-click on Facebook if you can just post something on there? Well, It gets your brand or product in front of a targeted audience. So maybe that's a specific age, gender, interest, specific geographic location, city or state, or even a relationship status. Is that person single? Are they married, engaged? And then the reason why most people do social PPC, specifically on Facebook at least, is it boosts the visibility of what you're already posting. What most people don't know is that if a business posts something on Facebook, only 13 to 16% of their followers, the fans of that page, actually see that post. So just because they post something doesn't mean all of their fans are going to see it. With Facebook PPC, it actually gives that content that you posted, amplifies it, gives it much more chance that it's going to show up in front of the entire audience of its followers. So it's very important for that. So let's look specifically at Facebook ads. Some of the benefits are it increases your online traffic conversion. So it's going to help you sell more products, get more likes of your page, have more followers on your email list, for instance. It's going to drive local sales. So you might be a local business and you're able to promote to a specific people in your neighborhood. It's going to help the sales of those donuts at the donut shop there. And it also will help you promote mobile apps. So maybe you're an app developer and you created a really cool new thing and you want to get the word out there about that to that specific audience. Well, Facebook ads are going to allow you to do that and to get right in there and promote that app. So let's take a look at some of the ads that you can run on Facebook and where they go and what they look like. First view that you can see is right in your newsfeed, you're going to see advertisements. So highlighted there, you might, in the newsfeed, you might have a suggested post, a sponsored story, a sponsored page, suggested app. All these things, these different types of ads, we don't need to get into the specifics of them, just know that they can be right there in that newsfeed, right amongst the comments that your friends are sharing out there. Another view is in that right side column. There's traditionally always been ads there. They're good for getting people to like a page that you might not know about already, and that sort of thing. So there's benefits to both the newsfeed ads and the right column ads, just deciding what you would like to do and what your goals are. Now let's take a little bit of a look here at what the mobile view looks like. So someone's on Facebook on their mobile phone. Some of the views here that you see, you have sponsored stories, sponsored apps, suggested posts. These are all different types of advertisements that run on Facebook. As you can see, they have slightly different looks here on a mobile app, but the fact remains that it's intertwined right there with the comments and posts that your friends are doing. So the great thing about these Facebook mobile ads is that it gets your product or your post right in the front of the eyes of your end consumer, no matter where they are. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a look at how to build a Facebook ad. It's a really cool process, and you're going to see that you can target pretty much any person out there on Facebook. All right, so let's go ahead and create a Facebook ad. The example I think we could use here today is that let's pretend we're a hockey retailer. So we sell hockey equipment. We have a physical store, and we want to promote a brand new hockey helmet that we want to sell on our website. So let's see how to create an ad here. So in your Facebook profile, in the upper right-hand corner, you just select this down arrow, and you can see that you have your different Facebook pages that you're on. You can select your page that you want to promote. In here also, you can go down and hit Create Ads. This brings you to Facebook's dashboard that helps you decide what type of ad do you want to create here. So we have post engagement, so maybe that's, you had already posted something and we just want to get that out there to a larger audience, or you're a brand new page out there. We want to get some more likes. This page likes will help you. There are several other options here. Today we're going to try to get clicks to a website. Another similar one that would be very optimal for this is website conversions. They're very similar. The only difference here with website conversions is Facebook allows you to add a tracking pixel to your web page to see exactly what kind of clicks you're getting from this ad and are they converting to sales of your product. But for the simplicity of our demonstration, we're just going to use clicks to a website. So our goal is to get people to click on this ad and go to the web page of this hockey helmet that we want to sell. So we click on that, and the first thing that Facebook asks you for is to provide the URL. Where do you want people to go when they click on your ad? So we'll go here. We want to sell this Mission 1501 hockey helmet with a visor. So we'll take the URL and we're just going to simply paste it right here in this box. It's going to show it here. So now we go into this ad creator image. So what we have here is it's going to upload some images that are already available, so it's pulling from the website. This image is great. This is what we want to use anyhow. It's coming right from the website. It also, if you have another image you'd like to use, you can upload them clicking here, and you can upload up to 6 images if you want to try using different images with different ads to see which one convert better. But for this demonstration, we'll use the ad that Facebook pulls in from the website. So in this section here is the text and links section. The first thing we need to select what page we're trying to promote this for. Hockey Outlet, the fictitious company that I created here for this, will be it. So you have a couple different options here for headline and text in your ad, and as you can see, we see the version here. What is it going to look like when it's in your Facebook newsfeed for the people? So Mission 1501 Senior. I don't like that. Let's try to find a better headline call to action. So let's just say #1 NHL helmet. And you can see as we type here, it dynamically inserts it over here as well. So that's you know, the idea here is it's text limited, but we want the words that we are using, we want them to have a high call to action. So when someone reads it, it really, you know, promotes them, and hopefully they're going to click the link and go to your website. So for the text, you can see we have 45 characters left here. It's showing up here. We can just say Mission 1501 Senior Hockey Helmet is the #1 used helmet in the NHL and on sale now. That was really lucky. We have 0 characters left, and we got the message in here. So you can see it shows up right here. The next option that you have here is to change the call to action button or to add one. So since we're trying to sell something here, we want shop now might be a good option. So we have book now. Maybe you're trying to get airline tickets booked, learn more if it's an informational thing, and a few different options. But for this, shop now is going to be the best. So when they click on this, it's going to bring them right to the page where they can order the helmet on our website. There are a couple of options here. There's news feed view, mobile news view, and the right column. So we looked at those in our demonstration there. So what we want here for this is we don't want to run any right column ads, let's say. So only things in the news feed. So we can just remove that, and it's not going to be an option. All right, so we're going to run this ad in the desktop news feed as well as the mobile news feed, because we want people on their phones to see this ad as well. So now we get to choose who our audience is. So basically, we're going to use all the information that Facebook users have provided Facebook to target them. So for instance, let's say our store here is in Minnesota, and obviously there's a lot of hockey players in Minnesota and Wisconsin. So we'll start by start typing in Minnesota, and we can select it. We can also say we want to get people in Wisconsin too. So we'll select people from Wisconsin as well. As you can see here, as I change these and add stuff, the potential reach changes. So between Minnesota and Wisconsin, there are about 6 million people. And we have a nice little audience definition meter here. So whether it's too broad or too specific based on what we have here. So we can see this is a very broad demographic that we're targeting here. So let's make it a little bit more narrow. We want to say that since this is a senior helmet, we're going to say it's 18 plus. So now it dropped to 5,600. And it's a men's helmet, so we're going to select and show this only to men. This defaults language to English-speaking people. If you did have a product that was specifically for Spanish people, you could enter in Spanish language here, and it's going to only show to people who speak Spanish or who have their Facebook their Facebook page set to Spanish. So for our interests, this is a very important one for a lot of times. We're going to definitely say that hockey is an interest, so ice hockey specifically. So now we have 500,000 people, 500,000 people in Minnesota or Wisconsin, 18 or older, who are men who like ice hockey. And we could also say that we want people who like mission hockey, and you kind of have to play around here to see if things are available. So they like hockey and they like mission hockey. There we go. There are a lot of different things here. You can get very specific. There's tons of different categories, and these things change all the time. Facebook's adding new features constantly. So just kind of play around here to see what type of targeting you can do. So I think for this is pretty sufficient. Just to recap, it's men 18 or older in Minnesota or Wisconsin who like ice hockey or mission ice hockey, the brand, which is the brand of the helmet we're trying to sell here. So now we kind of get to the account and campaign settings. So you have your, you set up where the currency is, where you're at. So we're in the Central Time Zone. We're in the United States. And then we can set up ad set names. So basically name this campaign if you're going to be running other campaigns out there. This will just help you identify it. We could set up a budget. We can do per day or a lifetime budget. So let's say we want to run this all week during this work week, 5 days, and we have $100. So we're going to say $20 a day just to spread this ad out. So we can set start and end time if we'd like. So we want it to run from Monday to, Monday to Friday. There's our 5 days right there. And we can place this order. There are other advanced options if we want to bid for clicks, if we want to do cost per 1,000, cost per click. So for instance, we're going to leave it just like this. Set up $20 a day and let it ride there. And we could just hit place order. It'll go through an ad review, a manual review. A person at Facebook actually takes a look at this ad, make sure it falls in with all of their guidelines. And if it does, it will start and your ad will start showing up. And you can look here in your ad manager in this menu here under advertising on Facebook. And it'll show you statistics about that, the types of clicks, how many people have seen your ad, and that sort of thing. So there are endless possibilities to Facebook advertising. You can target as broadly as you'd like, people in the United States, or as specifically as you like, people in Minnesota who like hockey, who are 18 or older, and that type of thing. So you can even target down to a specific person if you know enough about them. That kind of concludes this demo here, but like I said, there are a lot of options. It's kind of fun to play around here and just use Facebook ads as a way to get your content out there in front of more people and to make sales. Alright, so I hope you liked that ad demo. As you can see, we can pretty much target anyone with Facebook PPC, so we can get our content in front of the people who already like us on Facebook, or we can get out there and get in front of people who like our topic but just don't know about us yet. Thanks for taking the time to be with me today. I hope this opens your eyes to some of the big social networks that are out there and the power that they have to really promote your brand in the digital space.